Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back with another episode or part of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Last episode we tried the true ending and the alternate ending if we press the on button on the mind control facility. I have no idea. Computer is barely visible as it is, and I'm not really happy with what do you call barely visible. But yeah, please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Okay. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. I wonder if I could try what? 9. Let's adjust the slider until you're just stop adjusting the slider. Okay. The two made upwards below is most appealing to you. Scrumptious. Yeah, sure. Scraptious. I have no idea what those words mean. Please don't adjust the slider. I really want, but I'll say okay, fine. Do you know what time is it right now? It's 1:44 p.m. Yes. It's time. Is it the time? Is the time that is the right now the correct time? Is the time that is right now the correct time? Sure. What is time anyway? Yes, what is time? Anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. Help. Yes. Will you come back to visit me? Sure. Okay. Begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 426.
We already saw this, basically. Oh, there is no... Begin the game! Again! My god, so there's literally no save, basically. There's literally no save file.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yes, I know. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. This has windows. That I'm supposed to be looking forward about the Easter eggs. So no input right now, which is weird. I hate Mondays,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna try going with the left, basically. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, we didn't save.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
We couldn't save.
No reason to still be here.
Yeah, because we did this before. And basically, it's just additional dialogue.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, this time we're gonna go downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oops.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Okay. Nope. We're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Oh, God.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
It did.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and
Oh
walked to her
God.
place.
Is that us?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, that's heartless. That's just heartless. Okay, I think we're... Yep.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yep. You can't tell me what to do, narrator. Input. So that's the input. I'm supposed to have 3. I already got the door achievement, basically.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. There's a screen there.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, we already
Coming
done...
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we already done the downstairs. I'm pretty sure there's only one ending downstairs. Okay. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
What if
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What if I just press the same number?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I heard 5555. How about this?
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
No. I'm just gonna do this. Please tell me there's an ending for this. So the numpad, I'm pretty sure there is what you call a numpad. I've seen people done it basically. Lee Parable. We're gonna try to do all the achievements except for one. I know what. I am not doing that other one. Oh, so yeah, it's basically number 3. Oh. So basically, how do we do this? Okay. Okay, you have to have the bucket. Right, so I wonder if you need to have the bucket. Okay, you know what? Let's try to see if we could basically begin the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. So there's supposed to be Easter eggs of basically people.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. We're gonna try to press 3, basically. The number 3. For some reason it's number 3. I have no idea why.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we already done that. Let's see. Anything interesting here? Nope, it's the same coat. We're not gonna go there yet. We're gonna try number 3.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Nope.
Of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yep, I do not know it, which is why I'm gonna keep pressing 3 until something happens.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. 2845.
Nope. 3333.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Okay, so that doesn't work because that's gonna take us to the other 2 endings. So we're gonna restart.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, that's gone. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's try all the possibilities on the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so we already done pretty much everything in there for now. So I wanna try this. Wait. The narrator is singing, I could hear it. Yep, I hear him singing in the background. That's actually kind of interesting. I love the music though. So what happens if we stay in the elevator and do not move? Now I'm singing because of the narrator. Okay. This is a long elevator ride. Dang. Wow, it's a full song. And it's a long elevator ride. So let's see. Okay, so there is an ending. It's a long elevator ride, holy hell. No. Okay. Okay, let's wait for it to reach downstairs. Oh. Oh, it's a different elevator. Okay. Oh yeah, there are two elevators basically. So where does this elevator lead? Oh, it is an infinite loop. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not... Okay, so this is an infinite loop. I just found out. Well, that was lovely. Okay, so let's go here.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh God.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
What? Okay. So, I hate the dark, basically. I literally hate how dark it is in here. Okay, we're gonna try the elevator ending.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Okay. Yep, let's keep doing this, I guess. Okay.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Okay. Oh God, it's so dark. Jesus Christ. Primary. Okay, now I'm stuck. Okay, here.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Okay. And then we're going up.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me. Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
I was gonna... Okay.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley. Of course, going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it?
Nope.
I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I can't believe that this is actually an ending, but it's an ending. Whee! Okay.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Okay.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
Okay. This is a new room that I have no idea where it leads. Are you sure we cannot go back? Nah.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Live on stage. All eyes on Stanley. This looks like a good movie poster for some reason. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How did we do it? The pyramids. Live. The guy who went to Mars. Is that the astronaut? I'm not sure if that's really him or just what you call a free stock photo of a person. I'm not sure, but I like the poster though. It's interesting. An evening with world peace, baby. Okay.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
What if I wanna... Wait. The storyteller, Stanley, reveals all his new... What? New body? New book. Oh, new book. Okay. Stage door. The Stanley Parable. Stanley tonight, live on stage. Oh, this is like a talk show. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Oh god. A Q&A with the world's first sentient machine. Okay. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. To stage. Welcome, Stanley.
Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay. It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Okay. Stanley Ryder. Almonds, chair, gum, table, not far. Okay. Welcome, Stanley. I cannot interact. National Geographic? I'm surprised they didn't get copyright from that. Indoors monthly. And then there's again storyteller Stanley in his book. Oh, and this is basically 427. Oh, that's my employee number. Stanley, me, and Dad. Story. Stanley, me, Dad. Okay. Break a leg, champ, your boss. Stanley, my true love for you. A day you make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get them, Tiger. I love the way you rifle what you call your right elect. I can't even read. The four showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Okay. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your co-workers. And that's a painting. Okay. The dude who came up with pizza. An audience with the dude who came up with pizza. Who did create pizza? That's the question. And let's praise him for his good work of pizza. Okay. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm confused. What? Was that an ending? It was. Okay, it was an ending. I think.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Wait. What? I don't... Who's there? Huh. Okay. Someone is following me. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, this time let's go... Wait. Oh, wait. That elevator ending would basically...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, let's see if this changed. Nope. That did not change. The elevator here, the elevator there lead to nothing. Basically. So let's basically begin the game again.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Okay. I do not see anyone. I'm not Someone was following me. What the hell does that mean? Is that... Oh god. Let's check.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
What? There it is! I see it! Oh god, we got it! We recorded it. Okay, that's an Easter egg. Okay, I still don't know how to get the,
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
first door on the left. Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, we're going here.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay, I'm searching basically the whiteboard
Let's
ending.
see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Sure. Well, if you say, pal, if you say so.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm taking it all in.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Employee...
Whole story completely unusable.
That's 432.
Rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
But, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. So the input, one is gone, basically.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all
Maybe.
the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Uh-huh.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
You're the narrator.
Okay, then.
Figure it out.
Adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I can't even go here. What's the point of that? Oh. Okay. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Okay. Oh God.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. Sure.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Can't interact.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I'll take it.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh,
Yay.
no.
Yay me.
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Why?
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I kept
Some
walking.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh God. The Stanley...
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay, so... pretty much that's gonna be it for this, as we're gonna do that later on. Tomorrow, probably tomorrow, on my birthday, as we're gonna be doing more, basically, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I've been streaming for an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed this, what you call birthday live stream. If you guys enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, or basically follow me on Twitch. For these people watching this on Twitch. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'll leave the links, my YouTube links channel in the description down below. Or you can basically... there you go. You guys can subscribe here to watch more, basically, watch me play more games. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 3 of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Peace out. Goodbye.